Join me as I take a challenge of transforming my tiny, awkward space into a productivity paradise. We are in the last quarter of 2024, and I don't know about you, but I have some goals to hit before the year's up. So, a workspace makeover can be a total game changer for your productivity and overall mood. If you're stuck in a small, cluttered space, you can truly change and you can grow. With a few small changes, you can turn an awkward space into a haven that inspires creativity, productivity, and happiness. Let's face it, small spaces can be a real challenge. Clutter and disorganization can make it hard to focus, and uninspiring decor can just zap your motivation. A cluttered and disorganized space can actually affect your mental health and well-being. Studies have shown that a messy environment can increase stress levels, decrease focus, and even lead to feelings of anxiety and depression. Okay, enough talking. Let's get started on the makeover. This extremely narrow, kind of awkwardly angled ceiling bonus room had always been underutilized. You can tell this space has just really been like a little junk room. Any excess things are just kind of thrown up here, not necessarily in any order. Christmas decorations, winter clothes, all of those things are kind of in here. So the first step was to purge all of the clutter and to get organized. I started by sorting through all of the supplies, getting rid of anything that I didn't need. And then, of course, I did have to invest in some storage bins, like baskets, bins, to get everything tidied. One of the biggest challenges was figuring out how to maximize the space. I had to get really creative with furniture placement and to find out ways that I can make the most of every inch. Due to the sharp angle on the ceiling and the fact that I couldn't stand up straight on that side of the room, I figured that that would be the best placement for this perfect size white desk from Amazon that came equipped with 3 drawers and 2 functional shelves. I also ordered an end table from Amazon that had 2 USB ports and 2 additional outlets just because I only have 1 socket in this room, so I needed some additional plugs. I was able to shop my home for this 4-cube bookcase that you can find at almost any store, as well as this 3-drawer wide plastic storage container that was in my color scheme, so that helped to keep me on budget. I also wanted to utilize any vertical space with floating shelves and even this really cool floating bookcase that I picked up at Target. Special thanks to hubby who helped me with the assembly of the desk and this floating bookshelf. As for the decor, I wanted to use a color palette that was both calming and inspiring. When I found this amazing piece of artwork from Burlington for under $20, not only is seafoam green and shades of blue one of my favorite color palettes, it is also something that reminds me of the beautiful tranquil waters of the Bahamas, which is home for me. I just had to have it, just the colors, the little pop of gold. It was really like the focal point for this space, and I was so happy when I found it. So I pretty much built all the decor around that artwork. Do not sleep on the Goodwill, y'all. I was able to find 3 of these vertical narrow paintings at the Goodwill for $10 for all 3. I only ended up using 2 of them just to make sure that I would have space for my dry erase boards, which ended up being a steal. I picked up this 3-piece set from the Dollar General on Saturday using a coupon, and I love it. I'm able to organize my month. I'm able to do weekly tasks, and I also placed those on clear shelves so you can actually see that they're suspended on a shelf, all of which helps to maximize space without taking a lot of visual space up. As for accessories, I had really been gathering little knickknacks along the way, and that's usually how I would work with a space. From this beautiful gold globe to the plants, the inspiring words that are all around me, they help to keep me motivated and inspired. I truly believe that words are powerful, as the Bible says, and so I like to keep these kind of things before my eyes when I'm working on things. I even went as far as to put a mini fridge in this area just so if I'm upstairs and I'm working on content, I won't have to go all the way downstairs to get a cool drink or a glass of cold water. So that was another little splurge for me. This super cute acrylic chair, once again, is clear, so it does not take up a lot of visual space, and it was just the perfect color, the perfect finishes. I had purchased this a few years ago from Walmart. If it is still available, it will be linked below. So here's the big reveal. As you can see, the before and after difference is pretty drastic. The space is now light, airy, and totally functional. This has been a total game changer. Just walking into this space in the morning or whenever it is that I have some time to work on something that I'd set out to do, I feel so much more energized and motivated. I've got everything I need at my fingertips, and the decor is both calming and inspiring. It's the perfect combination. So what's the takeaway from this makeover? For me, it's all about creating a space that supports your goals and inspires your creativity. And it doesn't need to be huge for it to be functional. By getting rid of clutter, maximizing space, and adding some inspiring decor, you can turn even the most small, awkward spaces in your home into a productivity paradise. So guys, I am super excited about how my home office turned out. Trevor has seen me a little bit less because this is now my favorite spot in the house. Thanks for joining me on this transformation journey. If you're struggling with your own workspace challenges, leave me a comment below and let me know what you're dealing with. And don't forget to subscribe for more makeover tips and inspiration. Just remember that you can change, you can grow with God's help.